guys, welcome back to another one of these. I haven't played this game in full length in over maybe a decade. I remember playing this back in 2011. So yeah, it was over a decade ago when I actually put to the full playthrough of this. Hello everybody, I'm your humble host Mike Kamau here for Massachusetts Central Radio Show. I'm here to play a full playthrough of LA Noire. So my history with this game started back in 2011. So this game came out in 2017. This is the remastered version. I just want to. Alright, so sorry if there was a pause right there, but I'm going to start a new game. So I started playing this back in 2011-ish. This game was actually pretty good. This was pretty good after, I probably played Mafia 2 the year before, and was blown away by that game. This game, however, blew me away even more. This is by far one of my favorite games of all time. I didn't know that's a hot take, but this game was really good, and it finally was good to see Rockstar do something other than this thing. Now, I know there's some controversy behind how this game was developed, what it was done, how it was done, and stuff like that, and there's a reason why Team Bondi's name is no longer included in it. But I will say the story is great. The action is riveting. It's a little gory from here and there, and I just want to do a disclaimer. There is a lot of gore. There's a lot of shooting. When we get to the homicide cases, just want to let you know, with some of the female victims, everything's on full display. So there's no. I just want to let you guys know, and for those of you old enough to know what on full display means, you guys will know what I mean regarding the female body. So I'm just warning you guys ahead of time. I'm not going to be perfect in this game. I haven't played this game full in over 10 years. So don't expect me to do this 100%. There's some glitches that happen in this game. So I'm hoping those glitches didn't carry over to the PS4 version, because sometimes it can make cases very hard. So I just want to tell everybody that this game is great. I recommend you guys pick it up. It's like $40 on the PSN website, and if you can't, you can always get a copy on Amazon for like next to nothing if you guys get the right seller. So I'm going to try to not talk over any of the voiceovers. And I'm gonna try to let Cole do a lot of the talking. How I'm going to do this is I'm going to do this in half an hour stints. I'm going to do it. I'm going to save the game, and I will try to see what I can do, especially for some of the later. This includes all the DLC, so all the DLC cases. So nothing has been left out. I'm going to try to get all the collectibles, all the side cases on all the side cases and stuff like that when they become available, and I'm going to collect all the cars. So if I arrange special episodes for collecting cars or something like that, and you'll learn a couple things or two. But this game was amazing for its time, and I want you guys to enjoy it with me. Do you want to skip the tutorial cases? No, I do not, because it's part of the game. No. If you guys want the full experience, hit no. Alright, so so one of the voice actors in this game is going to start talking. So I'm going to shut up.
The city on the verge of greatness. A new type of city, based not on the man, but on the automobile. The car, a symbol of freedom and vitality. The city where a man's home is his castle. A quarter acre of the dream made possible by victory. The city of opportunity.
Elysian Fields. Get used to that name, by the way.
The city of dreams, where Hollywood will shape the thoughts and desires of the entire planet.
Unfortunately, that's true.
The city of pioneers.
Howard Hughes, Hollywood Land.
The city of dreamers. The city of undercurrents, where not everything is as it seems. A 20th century city that will become a model for the world. A city that has no boundaries, that will stretch as far as the eye can see.
Keep that in mind. Keep a lot of those scenes in mind.
In the Marine Corps, you deal with the chain of command. Mistakes get made, but you deal with them. You know what you're fighting for, that you're on the same team. But dealing with corruption is like chasing shadows. You never know whether the guy you're talking to is on the pad, or whether it's your partner, or maybe even the watch commander. So who do you trust, Cole? I made up my mind a long time ago.
KGBL calling caller 14 Adam. 14 Adam, come in.
Go ahead, KGPL.
14 Adam, see the detective, an ambulance shooting at 6th and Industrial Street. Unit 16 William requests uniform assistance for an evidence search. 14 Adam, code 2.
Roger, 14 Adam en route.
Here we go again. They don't request uniforms for an evidence search unless there's some kind of catch. Ever the optimist. From the beam of sunshine himself.
My driving can be a little off. Just be aware. Alleyway crime scene, 10:10 p.m.
Floyd Rose, homicide. You might back up?
Yes, sir. Phelps and Dunn, Wilshire Division.
We had a shooting took place down this alleyway. We have the Vic, Scooter Payton, a Negro male bagged up and on his way to Central Morgue. Witness says a tall white guy, our shooter, put 2 in the Vic's head and then threw his piece. I need you guys to try and recover the gat.
You want us to look anywhere in particular?
Give it your best shot, guys. The dead guy's a lowlife. I'm not expecting any miracles here.
And if we recover the weapon?
Bag it and return it to technical services.
Hurry it up, Floyd. We
I'm
got
outta
places
here.
to be.
Happy hunting.
Okay, so
This is a fist hump. Just going through the motions.
Probably right. Let's just get it over and done.
All right, have it your way. We'll search right up to the back wall. If you still don't come up with anything, come find me and we'll talk it out. 2 heads are always better than 1.
alright, so when you guys are checking stuff out,
Look at this junk.
so when you do this, there's gonna be a chime.
This is
You-
It's not my job to pick through other people's trash.
You hear that chime? When you guys hear that, that means evidence. And this is, you can either,
Got Phelps, anything?
you can either,
Cole, come take a look at this.
1 second there, partner. Shrink says mine is the final frontier. Well, we'll see that.
Dr. Fontaine, could I have a word?
Of course, young man.
I really enjoyed your lecture, brother. Psychiatry seems to have a tremendous amount to offer.
Why, thank you. I'm always happy to receive acknowledgement for my work. The mind is the last great mystery in medicine. Are you thinking of specializing, Mr.
Sheldon. Courtney Sheldon. I'm only in second year now. They fast-tracked me a year because of my experience training.
Ah,
That's what I wanted to talk to you about. Battle fatigue and collapse under duress. Can it be helped?
I would say yes, given the right set of circumstances. Trauma forces the mind to close down, retreat in on itself. We try to find ways to unlock the mind again. A combination of therapy and drug treatment. Hypnosis and therapy are powerful tools in the right hands.
You're gonna see how wrong those hands are. Wink, wink. And all the stuff he's saying is correct.
So far away. It's like he's born.
We went through a lot together.
Yes, Doc.
Give me his details and I'll make a prognosis. I have a number of clinics in Los Angeles, Courtney Sheldon. Your penance, your friend's help, is to come and work at one of them in your spare time. What little spare time the medical student has. Is that a deal?
Is it ever? I can't thank you enough.
I'm not promising a cure, Courtney. I want you to remember that. Every physician has patients that he cannot hope to cure, for whom he can only smooth the path to death.
Oh, yeah. Was that not a, Yeah, see how he walked away? Yeah. I wouldn't trust a man like that. You're gonna see, this is tip of the iceberg. Watch him. Alright, so you're gonna go up here. You can run. Press, if you guys are on the PS4. Ooh, shoot, what the heck happened here? Let's stand.
Put him up against the wall and blew his brains out.
Hell of a way to go.
Doesn't really matter how you go once you're gone.
Don't get all deep on me, Phelps.
Alright, so you hit the little ding right here. I'm gonna find the gun. See that gun right up there?
Ralph, there's something on the rooftop.
How the hell did you see that?
A reflection in the window. Looks like it might be our weapon. I'm gonna see if I can find a way up there.
Alright, so...
All right, don't hurt yourself. The gun's up on the roof, right? So we need to find a way up.
Drain pipes are going to be your biggest friend in this game. More often than not. And let's go over to find our murder weapon, which...
What kind of chumps do these homicide guys think we are?
Sometimes you have to manipulate it just a little bit.
Smith & Wesson, serial S71893.
And it wouldn't have the serial number on the cylinder. Sorry to say this game, sorry to say this, Rockstar, you guys got the cylinder latch wrong, and you guys got the grips right. But Rockstar did not get, Team Bondi / Rockstar did not get the serial number. Serial number is in a different location on a Smith & Wesson. Usually it's a little bit bigger, a little bit smaller, but I digress. And you're going to hear that sound come a lot in the background because this game is glitched and bugged. And the hammer looks a little bobbed. So, and you're going to hear that train sounds. And the cylinders would be...
2 rounds fired. Instead of dropping it down a drain, our shooter hoists it up here. Interesting guy.
Alright, and those cylinders, they recessed. Two shots. I actually like that the primers actually look real.
We should follow up on this now, before the perp tries to leave town.
We have the gun, Cole. Let's take it back to Central. We could get a commendation.
We could show some initiative, Ralph, and see if we can come up with an owner.
That's a long shot, Cole.
It's a pretty fancy gun. You know a local gun store?
Sure. There's a place a couple of blocks from here.
By the way, the lighting is pretty damn good in this game. In the old one, in the old game, but in the PS3 version.
Sure about this. It's not really our kid.
No harm in doing some digging. The suits didn't seem to give much of a damn.
Such a little Boy Scout. Can't wait to get out of that uniform, can you?
You'd rather round up drunks and help old ladies across the road?
I'd rather get through the day without the captain's foot up my ass.
It'll be fine, Ralph. You worry too much.
Now, you can either choose... Alright, so here's what you can do. You can do people, Smith & Wesson revolver, S197, 2-round fired. You won't find out what's really like. And then you can do locations, which you only have 2. People, Scooter Payton. He's just gonna have Negro. Just gonna say, I don't mean to offend anybody out there, but this is just way. It's an African American male. Point blank. Phelps is not being racist. It's just the way how the murder suspect, again, Scooter Payton, tall Caucasian male described by the witness, and Floyd Rose. 42 Brown, homicide investigator, first on the scene of the shooting. You're gonna see how his name kind of all right, so here's the map. This is the player. This is the gun store. I always do this because it's easier to do it this way. Drivers usually, there's no street crime, so you don't have to worry about it. You don't have to go over anything. I'm just going to tell you guys right now, this game is very fun, so don't be alarmed if I turn the horn on once in a while, folks. It's just a way. Ralph usually doesn't talk too much during these, so I'm just gonna say this. This game was pretty cool. The lighting's better, the graphics better. Like back in the old game, that see the fender. Old game didn't do that. There was no. And the tailpipes, well, they weren't as good looking as that. And I normally usually have to go over a bridge and a bunch of other crap. Do not crash. Central Guns. We sell ammo, learn to shoot. Too bad this was back in time when that could happen. Unfortunately now, thanks to every goddamn political...
Phelps and Dunn.
I'll shut up.
Can you tell us anything about this gun?
Smith & Wesson, Model 27, registered Magnum. Chambered for .357, nickel-plated with pearl grips. Same gun used by General Patton.
You're not suggesting he's the owner?
No, I'm not.
You seem to know a lot about the weapon.
I ought to. I sold it. You know this piece will stop a rhino.
I have
These
a doubt.
babies are only available special order. Here's my Smith & Wesson order book.
You mind if I take a look?
I hate to break it to you, but it won't stop a rhino.
Something bad, right?
Yeah, it is, dude. So,
Model 27 with pearl grips, Cole.
All right,
you see
so
it on there?
25, 22, 14, 18, 19, which is 357, 27, 21, 27. 27s were really big back then.
We're in luck. Errol Schroeder, 203 South Glass Street. Ordered the gun in February '46. Thanks, you've been a big help.
Anytime. Always happy to help out the LAPD.
All right.
Do we call it in?
Let's see if he's at home. Owning the gun doesn't prove he pulled the trigger.
Okay. In for a penny, in for a pound. Lead the way, Gunga Din.
Forget what that is. Alright, let me just reiterate and say, gun stores were kind of like that back then. Kind of not like they are now because, unfortunately, because of politics and a bunch of other... Oh, wait a second. Hello. I didn't mean to do that. So, anytime you're lost, consult your map. So, that is me. So what I'm going to do is when I'm going to come up here, I'm going to go onto 4th Street. Everything was numbered back then because of the grid system. Oh, come on, no horn, no horn.
Now that wasn't so hard, was it? Just because we're in uniform doesn't mean we can't use our initiative.
I guess so. Seems a little too good to be true. One-of-a-kind murder weapon bought locally using a real name? If Schroeder's our shooter, he's no criminal mastermind.
Most of them aren't. That's why they get caught. 2 out of every 3 crimes are done on impulse.
Another fact from the Phelps Encyclopedia of Thin Air. You really are full of it.
Well, it's not thin air because it's probably a fact. Phelps was a college boy, so he knows. But yeah, see how beautiful this game is? And this is the game at night, by the way. You should see this game during the day. Alright, so we're coming up on a lot of these names. I don't know. I'll try to look this up. But I'll see if any of these names really ring a bell. So when it comes close to the location, it just stops. So it's about 10:46. So it's been about 35 minutes. It's about 36 minutes since we've entered. Don't beep at me. Don't beep at an officer. Don't beep at an officer. All right. So golden handle doors allow you to enter. All right. So you can figure out.
Schroeder, apartment 2.
So anytime you come next to a box, a letter box, because a lot of places had things back then. It's a lot of freaking stuff. Somebody left in a hurry, or somebody got tossed out in a hurry. This is obviously the lead of. This is obviously the person who has led. This is Mr. Schroeder's.
What do you guys want?
I'm Officer Cole Phelps. This is Officer Dunn, Wilshire Division. You're the owner of a Smith & Wesson Model 27, nickel-plated with pearl grips?
I might be. What of it?
Then you'll be surprised to know that Scooter Payton was murdered tonight with your gun.
You're out of your mind. Scooter? He works for me. I have that gun here in my drawer.
Nope, you don't.
What the fuck is going on here?
You're under arrest, Schroeder. Cuff him, Ralph.
No way. You're not taking me down for this. You ready, tough guy? Huh?
There's an achievement if you can keep your hair,
Ralph,
on.
You all right?
I'm fine. I hardly felt it. He's lucky he caught me off guard.
Look at this.
Keep an eye on him, Ralph. I'm gonna take a look around.
Get used to this music, by the way. See what he's doing right now? He's actually holding him with the gun, even though he's freaking handcuffed. Freaking, he's training his 38. Ralph, dude, you're awesome. And get your lid. You can. Alright, so none of this is really of importance. But you can go around and you can pretty much. Mystic Tales. You cannot pick that up, nor can you collect it. You can go around and you can pick certain things up, but what you want to go for is this. There's a little green notebook right here that you want to be looking at. Please press X to, anytime it says press X, turn the page. R.D. Rosenberg, Somers, Clayton, Leroy Tate, F. Career, Teddy Rossi, Dolby, and Floyd Rose is in this book.
List of names and a series of numbers. Floyd Rose's name is in this book.
Guess who got?
We can come out of this
Guess who
all
got
bright
paid?
and shiny with a commendation.
Folks.
Or stick our schlongs in a hornet's nest. Call it in, partner. And leave the book where you found it.
That book, that green book will
Phelps, that's 1247.
will be. Let me tell you right off the bat, that book. Remember that book's name. Remember that book, because it's about to get worse, folks. Marine flashback. Hank Merrill. Cole Phelps.
You dumb fucking sons of bitches, get in this line now before I lose my temper.
Excuse me, Sergeant, but...
Excuse me? Fuck you. You say another word and I'll break your fucking head and have you in the brig.
Some of us are here for...
I know why you're here, asswipe.
I'm having a bad day, Private. Some people don't seem to want to get on this bus.
Didn't ask for your help.
He didn't ask for your help. Can you believe this guy? Who are you two? Abbott and Costello?
We're here for OCS, Sergeant.
So it's the three fucking stooges and you're here for OCS. God help this fucking country and the USMC. The Japanese will do the world a favor and kill you quickly. All three of you are on report. What are your fucking names?
Phelps.
Kelso. Merrill.
Hank Merrill.
Any other
Jack
gentlemen
Kelso.
for OCS?
And Cole
OCS
Phelps.
is at Elliott. You take the Camp Elliott bus over there. This bus is for MCRD. This bus is for men who want to fight.
Oh, they're fighting. So, yeah. Alright, so I'm going to stop it right here. Because it's the first episode. When you get new cases, ignore that. I don't know why that's doing that, but so I did upon reflection. Armed and Dangerous is next. Now you can do resume, and it's going to ask you when you want to do this. So the last time I played, you guys see this? Last time I did this was 2008, and then I eventually played it, and this is like 2 o'clock in the morning. So it'll ask you to resume where you want to go and stuff like that. So here's extras. Alright guys, so I'm just going to end this right here. Hope you guys enjoyed the first episode. This is the first episode of LA Noire. I'll be playing Armed and Dangerous in the next episode. Hope you guys enjoyed it. This series is going to be very good and stuff like that. But I just want to make sure that you guys enjoy this, because man oh man, this game is going to be fun. As I said, the cases are about half an hour a piece. Sometimes they're longer if they take. So I'm going to do them in parts. So I forget how many cases there are in total, but usually there's 5 cases a desk, and so they're probably going to be 2, maybe 3 parts each. maybe 4. So there's gonna be like, I don't know. So there's 5 desks, and there's five cases each. So if I do 3 episodes a case, so there's 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. So 25 times 3, there's probably going to be, I don't know, 70 some odd 60 plus odd episodes related to the original cases, and me collecting the items on screen is probably going to be in a separate one and stuff like that. But I'm going to collect all the film reels, all the badges, and all the other things. So, and that's included in this game, along with along with all the cases for the DLC. So the reason why I know this is because if you played this game originally, Slip of the Tongue would not be there. The console's car would also not be there. It would be Driver's Seat, Marriage Made in Heaven, and Fallen Idol. It would be Match Made in Heaven, Fallen Idol. Slip of the Tongue and Console's Car are both DLC. So yeah, guys. Now I could do VR, but I don't have the right equipment, so I don't know, so I can't do that. So I hope you guys enjoyed this. Good night or good morning, because it's like 2:30 in the morning. I'm really tired. I need to go to bed. So, because I need to get up like 8, 9 o'clock tomorrow, so I can clean my room. But yeah, guys, hope you guys enjoyed this, and I'll see you guys in the next one. I'm going to try to release these every Saturday, or maybe every other Saturday, depending on what response they get. But I hope you guys enjoyed this, and I hope we have fun with this game. Good day, guys, and I hope you guys enjoy it.